Welcome back everybody to NikiballOne and to Space Engineers. A new ship has arrived from the Steam workshop. It's called ICS Teno Y-233-E light tug, and it's curated by Dolan. So let's passing by that nice yellow ship here. Well, it does look great. First of all, I'm gonna show you the outside, then the inside, and on the end, we are gonna crash it like in any other video. So now to the design of the ship. I'm gonna turn my lights on so we can see everything a little bit better in the dark spots. Well, I'm gonna fly around. As you can see, we can dock also from the front. We have some landing gears here also, or you can dock here some small ships. Well, here we have a small hangar, which we can also open. So I'm just gonna do that now. That's the other button. I think yes. So it's gonna open now. Here we have that small hangar in the front. Does look fine. So further we go around. So up here we have some massive thrusters, also some automatic turrets. On the back we go, we have here some antennas that are on rotors, which is a nice idea. On the back we have so many thrusters. It's a relatively fast and nimble ship. So down we go. Here on the back we have also a small connector, so you can connect it to a base, the ship, or you can fly here and dock with a small ship also. So here we have a little bit of a landing bridge, so if you would land on a planet you can lower it down so you can easily get access to the planet. So just flying around in the front, we have here also on rotors some antennas with some lights attached. Down here we have the main bridge, but I'm gonna show you that also later. Well, and this is pretty much the outside. I'm just gonna fly a little bit away so you can see the ship better, like that. And I'm gonna see you now in the ship. I'm now in the ship, so I'm just gonna go out of the airlock. Here on the left side we have just a little bit of a room with some seats, and we can look outside into space. So here on the left side we have just a little bit of a room with some cargo containers and also just some gyroscopes. Here on the left side we can go to the front hangar where we were before, like that. Here on the back side we have the main engine room with the reactors in the back, the jump drives, also the fuel is stored here, and also the refinery. And it does look great. We can go up here and just look around. But I'm gonna go now back. Also here on the side we have just some stairs so we can go down to the lower level of that ship, but I'm not gonna go there now. On that side here we have just a little bit of a room, so we have a little bit overview on how the reactors are and the refinery and just some other things. Here we can go to the other side. It does look similar. Also here we have an airlock. On that side here we have just also the stairs we can go to the lower level. Here on the back we can go back to the engine room. Well, here on the right side we have also like a little room with some windows so we can see outside, but without any chairs. Also here on the right side we have just a little bit of room with some cargo containers and some gyroscopes. And if we would go now here to the right again, we would be back at the front hangar. But I'm gonna go now to down to the lower level. I'm now down in the lower level. Here on the right side we have a medical bay. It does look great, just a little medical bay here. On the right side here we have some cryopods with some interesting lighting in the back. Also just some LCD panels, and see who is in that one cell or another one. On that side here we can go to another hangar. We have seen it before, but I haven't mentioned it. And so I'm just gonna run down, go through the door here. Just a little bit of room here with some cargo containers. But this is here the main room, just a little room with, so we can also fly here with a little ship in, dock here with that connection here with the landing gear, dock a small ship. Also, we have here on the side just some airlocks, but I'm not gonna go there now. Well, I'm now upstairs, or not upstairs, I'm just in the lower level again. Here we have a gravity room, just to see if everything is fine with the jump drafts or with the gravity generators on that ship here. Here on the back we have just the engineering room. It's just we are now back in the reactor room where everything was. We was just before in the upper level, but now we are down here. We have just a timer block room with also... It's also a small lounge area here. And here would be again the medical bed. On that side is the main bridge, but I'm gonna show you that later on. Here on the side we have also just a room with many timer blocks. On that side is just again the stairway, so we can go up to the first level again, to the upper level. So now I'm just gonna show you the bridge area. So I'm just gonna go here to the light. Down we go. Here we have just a small room with some servers. Well, here in the front we have now the main bridge. It's a little bit lower down. As you can see, we can see into space. It does look great. So you can sit here down and have all of the controls. And as you can see, the ship is very nimble. You can move fast around with it. So we have here just many LCD panels. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you now the other way so you can go out into space. And if you would land up on a planet, then you can easily go to the ground and you don't need to use your jetpack. So you need to go, here in the back is just the bridge area. We need to go back down here. I haven't mentioned that before. So just gonna run down, go here through the door. And now we need to go to the right side here. Just a little pressure room here. We need to... where is it? Here is the vent. I don't know. I think this is now fine. Yes. So now we are here. And we can just jump over here and just press the button. And then the piston should bring us downwards. It's a little bit finicky here in space. But on a planet it should work. And then you can go easy out of the ship to the ground surface and walk around. And now I fell off because it's a little bit glitchy. But overall it is a nice design. I'm just gonna retract it again. Like that. That's a really nice idea. Anyway, this was not the last thing that I have shown it to you. I'm gonna see you in a moment where I'm near the planet with that ship. The heat is now rising on the outside, or just started at the moment. So a little bit of smoke can I see, and here is now the fire breaking out. So let's see how well it's gonna be. It's not slowing really down, and I think we are not losing any parts at the moment. But here will be now the impact, and then we'll see how well it's gonna be. So here's the impact. Ooh, this doesn't sound that good. Wow, we have now so much lag, it's incredible. Holy crap, please stop. So it's now stuck in the ground, it's still a little bit moving. Let's see, the front is just completely destroyed, what I can see. So many rooms are also destroyed. Yes, it's still moving around, I think because it's stuck a little bit in the ground. Wow, there was a nice explosion inside of the ship and it's getting more and more damaged. But I think it's now settling down. Somehow there is still engine power in that ship, or is it just fire? No, there's just some thrusters are working still. Wow, this is just one hell of a crash site. Let's see inside. We have here many fire. I think this is the lower floor here. Here on the back we have the engine room, which is just completely on fire. I have no clue what is going on. One reactor is completely missing. So much fire is flying around through the air here. Well, we have just still some fuel tanks. One reactor is left. Some little parts of the refinery are also still here. And the crash set does look great. So down here we have just a door with no purpose at all. We have made a big crater here in the ground. Let's see. Upstairs there is, I think, nothing left. Or is it? Where the hell am I? Here. Just a little bit, but I think no room is really left. Here's a stairway. No, there's nothing left. But it does look great. I'm just gonna fly now a little bit away so we can see the crash set a little bit better, like that. And it's it's a really nice crash site. Well, I'm gonna see you now in a moment where I'm on the mountain, where I'm gonna throw the ship down the cliffside. I'm now on the mountain, just gonna spawn that ship in like that, let it fall, and then we can see what the damage will be like. Where the hell is the ship? I think it's just taking a little bit of time to load in. Now here it is. It's gently falling down. Here is now the first impact. Ooh, an explosion. I have seen one. Yes, downwards. We have a little bit of explosion here. So it's now flying a little bit in the air. I'm just gonna turn my lights on so we can see everything a little bit better. So there's now the next impact. Just a little one out. Ooh, massive explosions again in the middle of the ship. I think this is the fuel tanks of the ship. And let's see. Will there be more explosions? Yes, more explosions. Nice, nice. And now it's tumbling a little bit to the side here. I hope it doesn't get stuck here on the side. I hope it's rolling even further down. So it could stop here, but I hope it's not. It does look like it will stop here. Let's see. It's slowly rolling now to the other side. And the cockpit is now also damaged, the bridge area, but I think it's still accelerating down, which is nice. I hope you can see everything right here. So, more explosions in the inside. One fuel tank came out and exploded right away. Wow, does look great. So, it's getting more and more damaged. So, let's see. There are still some fuel tanks left, so maybe there will be more explosions coming up. And just slowly rolling down, but now the cliffside is getting a little bit steeper and more explosions. Oh yes, more explosions. It's now heavy damage, that ship, but still we have some rooms and again more explosions. But I think there will be also more come. Yes. So we have lost some major parts already. And now it's spinning up again. Hitting the front side of the ship, we have pretty much all of the thrusters lost. Here and there we have more explosions. And the ship is relatively making some loud noises from the impacts. I hope it's not too loud for you. Also, we are now near the end of the cliffside. It's, again, we have here and there some explosions, but still we have in the back many of the fuel tanks left, so maybe there will be again, yes, more explosions. I love explosions on the ship. Interestingly, the front hangar is still intact somehow. So it's still rolling with more explosions. How many explosions there will be, I have no clue at all. It does look great. So here it's now coming to a stop, and I think it is heavy damage. We have nothing really left, just a little bit on the front hangar. Again, a massive explosion on the backside, and now it should stop. Maybe it's stopping on the roof, or it should stop in any moment. And as you can see, the last part here was just also a major impact. We have still 2 fuel tanks left in the engine room. So there will, yes, I think they are now gone. Now 1 is left. But I think this was not the end of the roll. So let's see what the damage is. So the front hangar is open, but it's somehow still intact. Here the little room is here, and the side is just completely ripped open. on both of the sides. This little room is still also here. Downstairs here would be the little lounge area with some blocks are still here. Well, the front is just completely gone. I don't need to look there. So here, the engine room, it's interesting that some of the walkways just survived all the explosions on the side. Well, one fuel tank is still here and one reactor. Overall, it does look great. So I'm just gonna fly a little bit around. Well, and this will be now the end of the video. So if you want to download the ship for yourself, you can do that. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Also for the speed mod and the re-entry mod. So leave a like if you want, subscribe to me, or leave a comment. That will help me. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Goodbye.